boys and girls of chasing class. How are you? Thank God for today. We made it. Some people could not. We'll give God the glory for giving us another opportunity to be alive in the land of the living to witness this day. Okay. Now who can tell me? Mrs. Aki is doing something. What is Mrs. Aki doing? Who can tell me? She's clapping. Mrs. Aki is doing what? She is clapping. If you notice that sentence, Mrs. Aki is clapping. We have two parts to that sentence. But before I tell you what it is, let's look at the topic and the subject we have. Okay, this morning we're looking at English language, which is the subject, and the topic is subject and predicate. Our objectives are: 1. Meaning of the term subject. 2. What is a predicate? And the last one, differentiate the subject of a sentence from its predicate. Now we'll talk about the first sentence I made. Mrs. Akin is clapping. You will notice that someone is carrying out the action and there is an action she is carrying. What do I mean? Mrs. Akin is carrying out a particular action in that sentence. We say Mrs. Akin is doing what? Clapping. That takes us to the definition of the subject of a sentence. The subject of a sentence is the naming part of that sentence. The subject of a sentence is the naming part of that sentence. What do I mean? The part that has to do with the names of places, the names of people, names of objects, the names of things, that is the subject of that sentence. Now, number 2, what is a predicate? A predicate gives more information about the subject. It gives what? More information about the subject. So we can say the predicate of a sentence is the telling part of that sentence. The part that makes you know what the carrier of the action is doing is the predicate of that sentence. Now, let's look at some examples. I said Mrs. Akin is clapping. Now, if I want to locate the subject of this sentence, you ask yourself, who is doing what? Who is carrying out the action? And what is the action she is carrying out? That will make you to differentiate between the subject of the sentence from its predicate. Now, the naming part of this sentence is Mrs. Akin, which happens to be the subject of that sentence. While the telling part, giving you more information about what Mrs. Akin is doing, is the predicate, which is clapping. Is clapping is the predicate. I hope you're following. Let's take another example. 2. The boy is sitting on the fence. We read. The boy is sitting on the fence. Now, who is taking the action there? I know you know it. The boy, which is the subject, the naming part. And what is the boy doing? He's sitting on the fence, which is the predicate. Okay, so the boy is the subject of this sentence. He's sitting on the fence is the predicate of that sentence. Let's look at another example, which will be the last one. Jason's pupils okay, let's read. Jason's pupils are eating their food. What is the subject? What is the naming part? Jason's pupils, which is the subject. And the predicate is are eating their food, which is the predicate. Hope I've been able to communicate to you. Please, if you have any question, send your question to me and you get responses to them all. Thank you. Bye.